Virgo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome, dear divas, my Virgo licious, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay here at the Renaissance Tarot. Today, dear Virgos, I'm going to be doing your reading from January 5th to the 11th, and this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Listen, I'm going to have to do it again. Hold on. There we go. So, dear Virgo, I would like to thank you to each and every one of you for being here, honey buns. Now, dear Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. And this is a general reading, international reading. Virgo, honey buns, I'm so excited to be celebrating the new year with my best friend Virgo and their family coming to Las Vegas. It's gonna be Saleh. It's giving Virgo and Leo best friends energy. So I'm saying, literally one of the best dynamics ever. Let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. So your challenge, dear Virgo, is the Queen of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups, followed by the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Virgo, your challenge with the Queen of Wands has a lot to do with you stepping into your power. Male or female does not matter. This is about you making a decision here. You have a black cat in front of you. You need to trust your intuition. You are onto something really good. You are onto some sort of a path and a decision where things can work out better, but this is about you also being protected from something. There is something here or somebody that you are being protected from. And as I always say, there's two people in your energy. I already know what's going on. We're going to clarify this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. In the recent past, you have the Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Hangman. So in the recent past, for many of you, I don't do reversals. So in the recent past, for many of you, you might have dealt with the Pisces. First things first, the Hanged Man is the card of a Pisces in tarot, Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here was being difficult. Somebody here either abandoned this relationship, abandoned this connection, you and this person stopped talking to each other. Four of Swords, there is a lot of healing that you have been doing or you have been going through a major healing. After there was these challenges. Number five, Five of Pentacles. So this talks about challenges that existed in this connection. And we're going to talk about this more. In the present moment, you have the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So in the present moment, you are stepping into your power. You have a very, very firm decision here to make. You could be dealing with an air sign also, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You are the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You have a conversation here that you may want to initiate, or you may not even say something, but also end up making a decision. And I'm also getting here, you are becoming extremely clear on how to navigate through this situation, okay, with the Ace of Swords. There is clarity, a lot of clarity coming in towards your way. We're going to get more information. Now, in the near future, you have the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Five of Cups. So, in the near future, you're going to decide to walk away from something here because there is major disappointment. Because you're not satisfied with how things have unfolded between you and this person. Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups and the Hierophant. For many of you, you are, in general, as a Virgo, I know that you are very, very committed to the person that you love, to the situation that you are in, whether that is a friend, whether that's a relationship. So you know that there is a situation here that's been not fulfilling you. You know that with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, there is something here that's been very unsatisfying and you may choose to disconnect from that. You need to decide who you are actually going to commit, who you're actually going to give yourself to. Because if someone here is committed to misunderstanding you with the Four of Cups and there is this closed off energy, then you have a decision here to make. Because you also have choices and options and who you truly want to commit to. Okay? So let's clarify your challenge and see what is it that you need to know, dear Virgo. Let's talk about the Queen of Wands for you, which is your challenge. So the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, and the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So for many of you, you have a decision here to make. I think this is kind of a common theme for a lot of earth signs from what I'm getting. You have an important decision here to make whether you would like to extend your companionship, your grace to somebody else or not, okay? You have two choices here. Like I said before, when you demand, as soon as you land, you are on demand. As soon as a Virgo lands, they are on demand, just like Beyonce says, okay? So with the Six of Pentacles, you have two people to decide from. You're either gonna give it to this person, your energy and your time, or you're gonna give it to that person, your energy and your time. So you know that either one of these people that you're gonna choose to, there is somebody here that's gonna make you feel more heard, more seen, more understood, and celebrated. You know that you really desire to be with a companion, with somebody who truly understands you at your core. And if someone here has been either breadcrumbing you or not being committed to you, or they're being wishy-washy or demanding here, all they do is just take away from you, then you have a decision here to make. That is why the Queen of Wands is your decision making energy here that you have to decide from. Now, in the recent past, there were a lot of conflicts, a lot of obstacles, a lot of difficulties between you and this person. Someone here was being extremely difficult, which might have led to some sort of a heartbreak. So the Five of Pentacles in the recent past, dear Virgo, is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Swords, excuse me. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is also represented by the Queen of Cups. I think somebody here was extremely aggressive towards you with the Knight of Swords. When you see the Knight of Swords, this person is rushing through the air, sitting on a horse. It's a very reckless, angry energy, and there is a Five of Cups. You don't deserve that kind of a treatment. Now, I'm gonna confirm my announcement again. Dear cross-watcher, if you're watching this for Virgo, if you come from a different reading, from a different sign, and this is not what you have done to Virgo, please do not take it personally. This is an international reading, global 8 billion people type of reading. It's not gonna resonate with everyone. Don't get offended. Learn to develop some tough skin and not be offended by this, okay? Because this is a general reading. We're not pointing fingers at other signs. We're not sign bashing, you know what I mean? So do some nervous system regulation, take a cold shower, write in your own journal, go for a walk, you're gonna be fine, okay? So Virgo, for many of you, somebody here disappointed you at a very, very deep level because of their behavior. Now, Four of Swords, for many of you, you stopped talking to this person. With the Four of Swords, there is something about disconnecting from each other. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Four of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. And the cards cannot lie. That's why I love tarot, and I don't have to use tarot cards if I don't want to. So for many of you, do you see the conflict here? Do you see the argument? Five of Swords. What do you see? Conflict, fight, argument, and then there is the Eight of Swords. So the Fool is the first card in tarot in major arcana, and this means entering into a new beginning, having a fresh start. How are you supposed to have a brand new beginning with this person when there was constant competition, Five of Swords, jealousy, misunderstanding, arguments? Do you see this? The people in the background, there is a couple people who drop their swords and they're walking away. And do you see this mischievous smile, this naughty smile on this person's face that's looking at them? So there were indeed a lot of conflict and arguments and misunderstandings between you and this person, okay? And you have the Eight of Swords. So definitely a lot of you just didn't know. You couldn't see the future. You couldn't see in front of you when it came to whether giving this person a chance or not. Let's talk about the Hangman for you in the recent past. The Hangman in the recent past, dear Virgo, is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Hangman again, and the Six of Swords. You can definitely make this up. You didn't trust this person at all, okay? You didn't trust this person and their commitment to you. Seven of Swords is talking about lies, deception, dishonesty. When you look at the Seven of Swords, I always give an eyesight to this card. This is somebody who is tiptoeing, stealing the swords from a camp, being very careful, being very cautious. You know how people like turn their phone upside down on the table. Sometimes it's not just because they are being respectful to you. Sometimes they just want to hide the notifications from their phones or the messages. You see what I'm saying? So someone here was not being honest with you. The Hangman here upside down, okay, and the Six of Swords. Somebody also here had to heal a lot of things in regards to their family matters as well. In the present moment, dear Virgo, you have the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You're definitely deciding something here in the present moment. An important decision has to be made. So the King of Swords here is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. You have a decision here to make whether you're going to cut somebody off of your life and get into a relationship with somebody that's ready to commit to you, okay? Four of Swords, Two of Wands. You are not talking to somebody here in the present moment, and you're choosing not to. Two of Wands here talks about travel plans, okay? This could be, you can see this person has a globe in their hand. You could be traveling, you could be going to places, you could be driving to places. So Six of Swords, Six of Cups, this is definitely a soul connection from the past that you have, and you are not talking to them. You do miss, there is a lot of nostalgia about this person, but you have a decision here to make, and you're being very clear onto when it comes to the commitment of this person, okay? So you have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm looking outside onto the mountains in front of me, which is really beautiful. So the Queen of Pentacles for you, Virgo, is clarified by the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Ten of Cups. I'm saying some sassy shit out here. So you are the Hermit, and you have the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. So what this means for you, dear Virgo, is you're basically shedding light. You are the Hermit. The Hermit is the card of Virgo in tarot. Which direction do I need to move forward with the Chariot? Where am I supposed to go when it comes to marriage, commitment, relationship? You know what I mean? You're focused on being in a healthy dynamic, in a healthy relationship with somebody. So like I said, there is a move that's happening. You are moving on from something that's been super toxic and super debilitating for a lot of you. And this is a very firm decision that you're about to make. And this has a lot to do with your own happiness, your own stability, your home, your house, your money, your career, your success. A lot of you are also going to get a new vehicle. What I'm getting now, Ace of Swords here in the present moment. You have an announcement here to make. You have an important decision here to make. There is also clarity coming in your way. There is conversation. There is confession. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Empress, Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. The moment you decide to choose yourself and to decide what kind of dynamic you want to make, there is financial abundance coming in your way. Your money blockages are also getting removed. Some of you are going to choose to remain by yourself, maybe single for some time, because you have money to make, you got a bag to get, and you have to take care of yourself and finally prioritize yourself. This is the turning point here with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, right? Fortune, abundance, money, success. And if there was a situation here with this person in the past that you felt like that you were constantly going back and forth, there was a lack of commitment, this person was not willing to give to you what you truly wanted, you are basically manifesting a brand new chapter for your life, and you're tapping into a new frequency. This is a frequency shift that you're actually going to be tapping into. And when you detach from someone, when you make a firm decision, when you tap into this frequency of knowing your worth and your value and opportunities, basically the other people or person, they can sense that, but they have to catch up or they're going to be left behind. Okay, it's either this or that. You're choosing yourself. You're becoming very clear. That's why you have the Eight of Cups in the near future. You're choosing to walk away from a situation that has not been fulfilling for you, that has not been really satisfying you. This is a decision you are making because it comes down to commitment. Who do you want to commit to? Who do you want to marry to? Okay, so let's clarify the Eight of Cups for you in the near future. The Eight of Cups for you in the near future is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. By you walking away and you detaching and you disconnecting, you're manifesting marriage for you. You're manifesting relationship. You're manifesting an opportunity here to work something out with maybe somebody else. Okay, because this has a lot to do with really aligning yourself with your higher self, who is in a committed, loving relationship. And that's what you're focusing on, okay? Because you don't want to be stuck in a situation and in a frequency where there is constant arguments, conflicts, somebody's disrespecting you, somebody's committed to misunderstanding you. And then it comes the commitment here, okay? The Hierophant. Who do you want to commit to? So the Hierophant here is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Strength, and the Nine of Swords, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with the Leo that you may want to work things out with. I'm also getting here with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. You might have to kind of really hold on to that before you fully go full force, because you still have a lot of questions. You still might to really work something out on your overthinking. And I did made a post the other day where I said, Virgo, what I said everybody, but this is gonna refer to you as well. Moving into 2026, instead of overthinking the worst case scenario, it will be absolutely beneficial if we actually commit ourselves to overthinking the best case scenario and work and just, overthinking the positives, right? Why can't we just commit ourselves to overthinking the best case scenario? That's what we can, really, that's when it comes to changing our frequency. This is about you being deliberate about your thoughts, okay? Being very decisive about what thoughts you're entertaining. And people can change, people can be better, but this is more about you rather than the other person. And if people are expecting me to sit here and to tell them fairy tales and feed them delusions, I'm not gonna be doing that. I need to honor what I'm seeing and what I'm sensing right now. You're detaching, you're focusing on yourself, and you might even have another option that you may want to explore. Five of Cups, there is a feeling of loss here. There is a feeling of something here didn't work out, but you have options and you can choose to be who you really want to be with, okay? You're stuck between, you were not stuck, but you have an important decision here to make between a fire sign and a water sign. Could be an earth sign too. Clarified by the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles, and the Emperor, Aries energy. For many of you, I think that what you are really realizing is that there was a great potential to work things out with this person. There was a great potential to build a home and a family with this individual with the 10 of Pentacles. But what you're also realizing is you can't be carrying the burdens and all the responsibilities on your shoulder. You can't be dealing with somebody who is closed off and who is committed to misunderstand you and who's holding things back from you. Because the concept of family and settling down is very important for you. And as a Virgo, you're all about quality rather than just, being with somebody just for the sake of being them and not having an end goal for you. You are creating and manifesting some sort of a successful marriage for you. I would say that for sure. You are definitely setting an intention for marriage, for commitment, for working something out with maybe another person here. You are Virgo, you have options. And this is about you being decisive and deliberate. Who are you going to give your energy and your time to? Who are you going to commit yourself to? You see what I'm saying? Some sassy shit out here. So let's get into your advice, dear Virgo. So you have the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the World at the bottom of the deck. Cards cannot lie, we can make this up. Apparently, Virgo, there is a cycle that is going to come to an end. The World, completion. Successful completion of a cycle. And you have the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Who are you going to give your love to? The Six of Cups also came out. The Six of Pentacles came out again. You see what I'm saying? Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Be wise and deliberate and careful who you're giving your love to. You can't deplete yourself and try to satisfy somebody else's needs that is not giving back to you, that is not reciprocating back to you. This is about you choosing to give your love with the Ace of Cups to the one who is in the same frequency as you. Otherwise, you can go in this energy with the Eight of Swords being kind of blindfolded and walking into some sort of a pit where you're going to feel stuck. Okay, because you have free will. You can choose to be with the person that you want to and give your precious love to the one that is going to reciprocate that and give back to you. Now, let's get the love message here for you and what is it that you need to know. And most importantly, I'll make the announcement later. So you have number 39, be authentic, be real, and true to who you are and how you feel. Right? This is about you staying true to yourself as you should, as you are, and to how you actually feel. You may put somebody else's needs in front of your others and worry about how they're gonna feel, but who is gonna worry and think about how you actually feel? So this is your love message here. Staying true to yourself and to your goals and to your manifestations. And most importantly, on the membership side, I'm gonna be adding more lives. Okay, I'm gonna choose certain topics that I can talk about manifestation, which I already have. You're more than welcome to join, to come to the community over there. There is a lot of Virgos there already. Moving into 2026, there is going to be a lot of lives added and a lot more content about manifestation, breathwork, meditation, and a lot of surprises. So, dear Virgo, this is what I had for you. Happiest New Year to you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.